In Canvas, it always comes up, what about documents? And how do I read them? Because if I click on my player here and click listen, it's only going to read this much. Notice I can't highlight down across that. So that's not going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my extension. And I can move my extension around by clicking on the little crosshairs and moving it. And I'm going to pull my screen back down to the lower part. And now I'm going to scroll up to some of the written material. The way this works is you highlight what you want to read and you click listen.
Easy to use listen commands make bimodal learning a great option.
Now we can change our highlight settings. We can change our reading speed. If this document was written in something other than English, I could change to another language, or I could change between male and female. If I was working in a Google document or a Word Online document, I could have it read to me as I type. But another piece of important information is the snapshot. And the snapshot OCRs the information that is typed on a picture. This is a document, and when I look at the different pieces here, they are all typed pieces of information. I want to have read this part down here. So I click on my snapshot and I draw a box around what I want to have read.
Translation: translate a word or phrase to a different language.
And you notice that it very quickly read translation, translate a word or phrase to a different language. The snapshot tool is excellent for typed information that is on an image. Think about those anatomy diagrams with all the small print. You could OCR that to where it's being read out to you as you're going along. These are all forms of accessibility and UDL. Because keep in mind, accessibility has two meanings. It has the formal meaning of accessible for those that have a barrier, but it also means accessible to all students. That's part of the UDL definition. So you're removing all barriers for all students. You might not have a learning disability that requires text-to-speech, but you prefer to learn by listening. This gives you that opportunity.